All right, Shedeur Sanders, lead sabotager. The lead sabotager, Kevin Stefanski, is now out of the coaching carousel. It is official tissue. Kevin Stefanski will be the head coach of the Atlanta Falcons. How this dude lucked up into another job so fast, I have no idea. I think the Atlanta Falcons are absolute lunatics for this, but we got to get into it. Welcome to Keep the Vision. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the channel, hit that bell notification, and hype the video as well. You see it here. Let's get right into it. Boom. Adam Schefter, ESPN sources, the Atlanta Falcons are finalizing a deal to hire Kevin Stefanski as their new head coach. The two-time NFL Coach of the Year flew to Atlanta on Saturday and now will stay on to take over the Falcons head coaching job. Kevin Stefanski, I don't know who you got information on, but damn it, you got another job faster than you should have. The Atlanta Falcons are hiring Kevin Stefanski. The Atlanta Falcons made it official on their Twitter with a welcome to Atlanta head coach Kevin Stefanski. This is the latest news around the league today. It says what people are killing. People are absolutely flaming Kevin Stefanski. What makes Atlanta think he's going to be different? He can ruin Penix now. Like him facing Baker twice a year will be primetime television. I mean, listen, man, Kevin Stefanski in Atlanta. I don't know how this happened, man. I don't know how he got a job so fast, beyond, bro. Y'all watched this dude sabotage. LMAO, after what he did at Cleveland, he still got hired. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. Not the hire we all wanted. I'm definitely not getting tickets now. See you on TV. Wow. Falcons fans are boycotting Kevin Stefanski already. Falcons fans are boycotting Kevin Stefanski already. Nasty work. Nasty work. Let's get into this.
Saturday night, where the Atlanta Falcons are finalizing a deal to make Kevin Stefanski their next head coach. Stefanski was a two-time NFL Coach of the Year in Cleveland, but was fired after this season after going 8-26 the last 2 years. He's replacing Raheem Morris in Atlanta, who went 16-18 in 2 years as the Falcons coach. This is the first big move for new president of football, Matt Ryan. In studio with the fellas to react, and I turn to lead NFL insider Jonathan Jones first. What can you tell us the function of how this came together, Kevin Stefanski and the Atlanta Falcons?
So, been a lot of conversations between Kevin Stefanski and new president of football, Matt Ryan. A lot of respect within that Atlanta Falcons organization for the job that Kevin Stefanski has done over the past several years with the Cleveland Browns. Obviously, this past season, when he had 4 quarterbacks but didn't really have one quarterback, certainly not holding against him the record there in Cleveland this past season. So this started to look like it could happen late this morning, and the Atlanta Falcons wanted to move quickly. Kevin Stefanski had some other interviews that were set up into the future. They didn't want him to get to those interviews. He arrived in Atlanta. They interviewed him, Matt Ryan, along with Greg Beatles, the team president, as well as Arthur Blank, Josh Blank, his son, who holds a VP title there, among other members of leadership with the Falcons. And they decided that they need Kevin Stefanski, who, as a head coach, he can be the offensive play caller.
Oh, hell no. See, that's where you went wrong right there. As the head coach, he could be the offensive play caller. You know he gave up play calling twice in Cleveland because he was so garbage at it. Twice because he was garbage. Michael Penix, good luck, brother.
Did both while he was in Cleveland to varying degrees of success. And they believe that with the talent on offense, that they will be able to succeed in a very, very winnable NFC South. And lastly, at defensive coordinator, while they let some of their assistants under Raheem Morris interview other places, they said, no, you can't talk to Jeff Ulbrich, our defensive coordinator. It is very possible, if not likely, he will be retained as the defensive coordinator there in Atlanta.
A lot of pieces in place in Atlanta for Stefanski to work with some of those offensive weapons. But Mac, the murky water, still the quarterback position. JJ, you allude to even murkier waters there in Cleveland when it came to quarterback. How do you like this fit specifically for Michael Penix and his future? Or does it even speed up the clock where Stefanski might say, I got to see it, or I want one of my guys?
Well, I like this fit for Michael Penix because, to your point, you look at the success Kevin Stefanski had sparingly in Cleveland.
What are y'all talking about? What are you dudes talking about, man? Y'all delulu, man. Y'all dudes is tripped out. Y'all tripped out.
Open. You know, you're Cleveland Browns as their next head coach. Early reports say that Tommy Rees could be his offensive coordinator, but we'll see how that goes. He is an offensive guy. He coached tight ends, running backs, quarterbacks for a long time in Minnesota and was an offensive coordinator there for 1 year, and then he ran the offense with the Cleveland Browns as well. My gut reaction on this is it's hard to say I have a gut reaction because we feel like this has been coming, but I feel like I've been having to like fight people off on this one. They're like, Kevin Stefanski, that guy, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, see? He probably is pro Stefanski, but people are even coming to him saying, oh, hell no, we don't want this dude. Hell to the no.
That just makes perfect sense. A two-time coach upstairs and told my wife, grab some water because I'm going to be talking a whole lot.
This is a terrible hire for them, man. I feel bad for y'all Falcons fans, man. Y'all are screwed. Y'all are cooked. It's over for y'all, man.
Deal. And he would do that eyes wide open. You know, you're not quarterbacks coach head Falcons as part of coaches that have won it twice. Kevin Stefanski is one of them. Here he is. Maurice Bonney. He's coming in. We're going to start calling you Superfly. Maurice Superfly Bonney. Coming off the top rope with a bright red. Falcons red. I got my chat on QB. And do you think there's anything there with his connection to Cousins? Great question because
Hey, Michael Penix, you're done. Kevin Stefanski is going to roll with Kirk Cousins. He ain't even going to play you.
when he was the quarterbacks coach and offensive coordinator, and actually at some time as assistant coach, he did coach Cousins in Minnesota. If Cousins were or is to come back, it will be after he is released, and then they re-sign him to a bridge deal, and he would do that eyes wide open. You know, you're not. If he comes back, hey, we're going to make you the starter, and we're not going to do anything. No, eyes wide open. Cousins is in the shame on me phase of this relationship with the Atlanta Falcons. If Stefanski wants Cousins and Cousins wants to come back and he wants to do it for $10 million, so be it. You know, what are your other options out there? You know, Zach Wilson. We're about to get a real good look at what horrible news. I don't know how many of y'all saw this already. I'm sure if you're on here, you're dual scrolling or whatnot. But, you know, Bo Nix breaks his ankle in the second to last play and over.
Well, I mean, what are y'all? So it seems like these Falcons fans are even out on Michael Penix, man. This is crazy, man. But there's some Falcons fans that are pissed off that Kevin Stefanski got the job as the head coach of the Atlanta Falcons. Michael Penix, good luck. You are going to need it. Get down in the comments and let me know what you think. This Keep the Vision. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe,